What's up, Sun Clan family? This is Radiance, and welcome back to another Chasing SunRaee CIY. Welcome back to Chasing SunRaee, you guys. I'm back sooner than later, because y'all know it usually be months in between my tutorials. But the Sun Clan family has been sending in so many requests that I just cannot keep up. So I just been recording crazy and trying to get these videos out for you guys. But before we even jump into this tutorial, y'all know what I need y'all to do. Stop right now. Stop it right now and subscribe to this channel. If you are not subscribed, join us, subscribe so you do not miss anything. And also turn on your notifications so that you do not miss a tutorial. You will know exactly when each one comes out. So yeah, do that. Subscribe. Also like this video, share it with your friends. Y'all know the whole 9 yards. Today we are learning how to make these beautiful bottoms. Well, let me stop. We're learning how to make the bottoms that go to the undercut bikini top. It is all inspired by a Rebel Rose bikini bathing suit that I seen years ago, and then somebody in the Sun Clan family just recently posted it and asked for help if anybody knew how to make something like this or a pattern. And of course, if you haven't heard, if you haven't seen the bikini tutorial, you guys know I was ready to do that because again, me and this bathing suit had personal beef. But yeah, that's what we will be doing today. I'm gonna let you know it's very low editing on this video. This bathing suit bottom is worked up just as quickly as the bathing suit top. If you guys have not seen the bikini top, please go check that out now. I'll put a link for the video right here, so that you guys can check this out. So you can have the whole bathing suit. I'm telling you guys, this whole bathing suit can be made in less than 2 hours, and it is a seller. It is a seller. You can sell this in your shop. I'm almost pretty positive that you will have many sales with this bathing suit. Um, I don't think it's any much really to talk about with this other than, that now. But yeah, we're gonna hop right into this tutorial. But before we begin, I just want to show you guys some of our Sun Clan members bathing suit undercut top bikinis. I'm telling you guys, they worked up so quickly. I mean, literally as soon as I posted the tutorial up in the group, ladies were already posting up their tops that they made from the bikini top. But yeah, I want to show you guys that if you are not a part of the Sun Clan family, honey, get there and get there fast because the Sun Clan is not playing. Sun Clan family members, if you are watching this video right now, please drop a comment and let them know what they are missing out if they are not a part of the Sun Clan family. We is lit, okay? We lit all summer 16. Oh God, summer 16, y'all. I'm 2 whole years behind. Let me get off my Drake stuff. Summer 2018, we lit all summer 2018. Make sure you go join. But yeah, these are some of the beautiful ladies' work. And I want to give a big shout out to my fellow admin in the Sun Clan family group and my crochet sister from Poise and Envy. She went above and beyond. She actually created some bottoms that go perfectly with these tops. She will be doing a video tutorial for this piece soon. I shall drop a link in the description to her YouTube channel and her business pages and all of that good jazz so that you guys will not miss it. She also came up with this beautiful halter top that was inspired by the cutout bikini top. Low key, y'all ain't even know we out here collabing and stuff. No, let me stop. But yes, this is what crocheting is all about, you guys. To be inspired and create. She created this beautiful halter top. I'm in love with it. I think it's gorgeous. That she will also be doing I'm pretty sure a written pattern and a video pattern. So you guys, I will drop all of her information in the description below. Please go and like all of her stuff. She's an amazing designer. And with all of that being said, let's jump right into this tutorial. So I'm gonna just be honest with you guys. Usually I do not use this small of a hook with this particular brand of yarn that I have, which is Lily and Cream, Jewel Ombre. I'm showing you guys what you need: a pair of scissors, because this yarn tends to split a little bit and it's harder working with this tiny 2.75 millimeter hook. I'm sorry guys, 2.75 millimeter hook. And this size for worsted weight cotton. I hate working with this particular brand of cotton with this size yarn because, like I said again, it splits so bad. I hate it. But I need it because that's what I always use the 2.75 to make my bathing suit bottoms because I like using the double crochet and I need my stitches to be nice and tight so that they don't show anything. So yeah, I just use a really tiny hook to achieve that, and I'm still able to use my double crochets because I do not understand how you guys use single crochets to make bathing suits. But anywho, yes, first thing you're going to want to do is chain a chain of 12. So that's what I'm doing here. Again, as you guys might can see, I'm struggling a little bit with this yarn and this hook, y'all. I'm telling you, it was a drag, but worth it. Yeah, you're just gonna chain up 12. But this pattern, you do kind of have to use, I always say we don't have to worry about stitches, but with something like this, we do. Now you're going to have double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. And then you're just going to double crochet all the way down. At the end of this row, you should have a total of 10 double crochet. This bathing suit bottom is worked up so fast, you guys. Like, it's super fast and easy. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I've watched tons and tons of bathing suit bottom tutorials, and I have not seen one that I could follow that I really liked. I've seen one that I really liked, but it was very hard to follow. I've seen other ones, but they never have the fit that I like. Like, I don't know, it just always seems bulky. So here we are. I'm gonna just do my own. I'm also gonna be back with more bottoms as well. But now we should have 10 double crochets all the way across, and now we're just going to chain up 2. That counts as the first, and you're just going to double crochet in the next all the way down. So for the next 3, you're going to do 3 more rows of just 10 double crochet. So yeah, this is me going all the way down to the bottom. But yeah, I've seen some bottoms, but I have not seen any that I liked. When I was searching, when I first started out searching, I couldn't find any that I liked or that I could follow, which is that's one of the reasons why I really started doing tutorials, because I'm like, gosh, if I can't find this stuff, I know nobody else can, so why not just create my own? And that's how we ended up here with me doing tutorials. But yeah, here we are at the very end of this, and I'm just going to skip past everything else because now you just need 2 more rows, because again, it's 4 rows all together of just 10 double crochet. So this is what it should look like, and I'll be back when I have my 4 rows completed. So bow, here we are, 4 rows completed. Now we are going to start increasing. We are increasing 2 on each end, 1 in the first, increase in the first stitch and an increase in the last stitch. So chain up 2, that counts as the first stitch, and you're just going to double crochet in that exact same stitch and then double crochet all the way down until you get to the last stitch. Once you get to the very last stitch, you again will be adding 2 double crochets into that very last one. So let me remind you again. 2 double crochets in the first, 2 in the last, and that's it. You are going to repeat that pattern for 5 rows. I'm telling you guys, this pattern is so simple. Now my regular, here we are putting 2 in the last. So this is what it should look like. And I'm going to show you one more row of that before I skip through. And remember, we're doing 5 rows of this, 5 rows of increase, and we're increasing 1 on the end, 1 on the beginning. So chain up 2, and again, that does count as the first one. Double crochet in the exact same one, and then double crochet all the way down. I personally am not a big fan of this style bathing suit. I don't like the way, I'm not really a big fan of the front section of this. When I make my thong bathing suit ones that's like a SunRaee original, because of course this is an original too, because I did freehand it right here on camera. I didn't watch anybody's tutorial or pattern. This is all me, but I was still inspired, from the Rubber Rose bikini. But when I made my thong bottoms that I personally like, made and really designed all by myself, they don't look like this. I don't like the way the top, I don't like the squarish look of the top of this. But yeah, I just put 2 in the end of that. So that's 2 rows of increase. You just need to do 3 more. So here I am back. I've done all 5 of my increase row. And now all we're going to do is, again, you should have 20 stitches. So now we're just going to do 4 rows of just double crocheting across. So chain up 2 with no increases. Turn your work, double crochet in the next one, and continue working on all the way down to the very end. But yeah, like I said, how we're not decreasing, how we're not increasing anymore, and we're just going straight up. That's the part of this design that I'm not a huge fan of. But again, I don't always design and make tutorials for what I like. I had to understand you have to make what the consumer likes. You know, when you're a designer, you can't just make what you like. You have to make what everybody likes so you can get sales. That's a very good business tip, you guys. Don't be afraid to step out of the box. You know, you're not gonna like everything that everybody likes, and everybody's not gonna like everything that you like. So if you only designed for what you like, you would never get, well, you would get sales, but you wouldn't get as many sales. It's called being closed minded. But yeah, that's what we're coming up on the end of this. And again, remember, no increases. So once again, double crochet into that next stitch and all the way down. And again, we're doing 4 rows of no increases. We're doing 4 rows of no increases, and once we get to the end of the fourth row, we just finish off, and boom, you have the front section of the bikini done already. Not quite on the video, but yeah, that's all you have to do. So simple, you guys. And to think 2 years ago, I was just bummed out about this design. I could not figure out for nothing in the world, nothing to save this world, how to do this. And now here I am freehanding it right here on camera for you guys. The growth, the growth. Never give up, you guys. Practice makes perfect. But yeah, here we are coming up on the end of the 4th row. And that is the front section completed. This is what it should look like. I cannot talk. So yeah, just clip that so that we can finish off. And I don't know what's taking me so long. Yep. Clip that. So now we're at the bottom. Now we're going to do the booty part of this. This is what the front should look like. Wow, wow, wow. Yep. And as you can see, you just should have 10 at the bottom. Make sure you count that. Make sure that you have 10 so that you know I'm trying to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So you guys know, for the people who are kind of beginner, I'm just going to flip that and we're going to reattach into that very first double crochet top. That was like 9 o'clock in the morning. Yep. And all you're going to do is chain up 3 and you're going to pull that loose end tight so that it can be slip stitched on there really good. And that counts as your first double crochet. And we're about to start decreasing because we got to make the thong section. So skip that next stitch, double crochet right into that next one. And you're going to double crochet all the way down till you get to the second to the last stitch. Okay, now once you get hold on, to that second to the last stitch, you're going to skip it and then you're going to double crochet right into the next stitch. This should leave you with 8 double crochets all together. So yep, that's what it should look like. So now just chain up 2, and again that does count as your first stitch, and we're still decreasing. So you're going to skip the next stitch, go right into the next one. Then you're going to double crochet all the way down into the second from the last stitch. And here we are coming up on the second to the last stitch. And once you get there, you're going to skip that stitch and double crochet right into the very last one right there. So that should leave you with 6 double crochets all together. Okay, so again, we're going to decrease one on each side again. And this is me just counting because again, I'm telling you guys, I made this on camera. So chain up 2, turn your work, skip the next stitch, double crochet into the next one. And the next one, then you're at the second to the last, and of course you're going to skip that second to the last and go right into the last stitch because we're decreasing again on this row. And there you have it. Now this is the last. We're going to do one more row of decrease. And chain up 2. And you're just going to double crochet right into that last one. You're going to skip both stitches in the middle. Now you're going to continue working up two double crochets for, let me count how many we need to do. You're going to do 11 rows of just the 2 double crochets. So do 11 rows of that. And once we get those 11 rows done, that's when we will start back increasing. So yeah, I'm just going to speed through that. Oh, I'm trying to get comfortable in my bed. Dropping my headphones and stuff. Okay. Oh, you guys, stay tuned at the end of this video for a sneak peek of one of my latest designs. I think you guys are really going to like it. This part be so boring, and then I be having people telling me, you talk too much. Like, what am I supposed to do during these little sections? Just sit here in silence because I'm not putting no music in the background. So y'all just gonna have to deal with me. But yeah, here we are. Now we're going to increase. So you chain 2 as the first double crochet, and you're gonna put 1 in that same stitch, and then you're gonna put 2 in that last stitch. I'm sorry guys, I was kind of moving fast on this part. I be forgetting to slow down. Sometimes I just be going. But yeah, it should be 4 altogether because we're going to put 2 in the first and 2 in the last because, again, we are increasing finally. So that's what that should look like. And now you're just going to increase again. So chain up 2. That does count as the first stitch. Double crochet in that same stitch. Double crochet all the way down till you get to the last one. When you get to the last one, you are going to place 2 double crochets. And that should, you should end up with a total of 6. And you're going to do another row of increase. So, of course, chain up 2 and double crochet in that exact same stitch. And then double crochet all the way down until you get to the very last one. And once you get to the very last one, of course, you're going to add 2 more. I forgot to add 2 stitches. I was just ready to get this thing over with. But that last double crochet, it was supposed to have 2 of them in there. Don't mind me on video. I was messing up because I was ready to hurry up and get this over with, okay? Yeah, I've been so tired. I've been working like crazy the last couple of days. Like, I'm actually surprised that I was able to get this tutorial out as quick as I am. I really was supposed to release it yesterday, but when I tell y'all I was so tired, but I had time to design a new design. But I was too tired to record. But yeah, now we're getting ready to start laying the edges. Let's snatch those edges, you guys. Usually I would put my straps in with the edges, but on this one, we are being lazy. So I'm going to show you a new technique to add straps. So you know what to do. 2 in each double crochet edge. But let me tell y'all, usually, like I said, I add my straps on as I do my edging because I personally do not like skinny straps. I do not like for my straps to be like just chainy. I don't like just chains as straps. I like single crochets at least, or slip stitches as straps. So usually what I would do is I would, add my straps along as I do my edging. But of course, this is an inspire. I'm trying to recreate a look. So I'm going to do it I'm going to try to get it as close to the original picture as possible. So I am going to do chains, and I'm going to show you guys a kind of quicker way to do chains instead of having to keep sewing in all the ends. Because I mean, I think we have to add a total of about 16 straps altogether. That's a lot of ends to be sewing in at the end if you don't know how to do it right. So I will be showing you guys a lazy girl. I call it the lazy girl straps because we ain't got time to be sewing in all those ends. Of course, you will still have to sew in a few ends, but this technique definitely cuts down a lot on having to sew in. So yeah, we're just going to throw the edging along the whole entire piece without adding on any straps. I know you guys have been asking me to do a basic bikini bottom tutorial. You guys have been asking for a basic bikini bottom tutorial, and also have been asking for a basic thong bottom tutorial. These are not my basic thongs. Like, this is not my preferred, like I said earlier in the earlier, this is not my preferred method. So I will be doing a tutorial soon on my personal favorite bikini bottoms, my Lolita thong bottoms. They're more of a cheeky than just straight up booty out thong type thing. Yeah, I'm just kind of slow. I'm slowing down to make sure you guys are putting y'all edgings on right. I'm not going to talk you through it because I just feel like that's tedious. But yeah, this is a visual to make sure that you guys are doing your edging right, because I'm not going to lie. I know most of y'all probably aren't like beginner crocheters, but I'm pretty sure that there are people who are beginners who are out here watching this. And I do remember trying to put on edgings and not doing it right. So yeah, I'm just, I slowed it down on some of the sections. Well, I did regular speed on some of the sections that I felt like some of you guys might need to see. But yeah, it's not really much to say. I would talk to y'all, but some people been telling me I need to shut up. So I'm gonna just shut my fat ass up. Now let me stop. I had a question, you guys. Do you guys post your work in Facebook groups and on the internet? Like, I see some people say that they don't post their work because they feel like their work isn't good enough. And I just feel like our work is good enough. But then again, I see some crappy people in crochet groups because I mean, y'all, they give me the most. Oh my gosh, they give me the most crap in crochet groups about my work. It's too vulgar. It's too this. It's too that. But I ain't never stopped the young. I can't say I gotta keep this ad friendly. I don't need them to demonetize my video. But yeah, they always give me crap about my stuff because it's not conservative and all of that. So I can totally understand why some people wouldn't want to post their work. But listen, y'all, do not let them people get y'all down. Don't let nobody stop your shine, honey. If you want to post your work, baby, post your work. Don't let nobody stop you, okay? If I let people stop me from posting my work, if I stopped posting my work because of all the nasty things people say to me about my work, I would never post my work ever. You guys would never get to see my work. I probably wouldn't even be doing this right now. Like, you have to ignore the haters, y'all. Ignore the haters. Do not be scared to post your work. Don't be. Because trust and believe, for every hate comment that you get, it's 100 people out there who love your work. You definitely have to ignore the hate at all times. Like, that is all. I don't know if you guys seen that red dress, but the red dress that I posted, oh my gosh, y'all, they went ham on me in them crochet groups about my dress. It was ridiculous. It was really ridiculous. But yeah, here we are coming up on the end of that. And we're just going to slip stitch into that very first crochet. Yeah, I have to talk a lot because I get bored when I be doing these voiceovers. Especially if I ain't under the influence. When I'm under the influence, that's how you can tell I don't really talk that much. But yeah, this is it. And now we're about to start adding the straps. Okay, to add the straps, you are going to need to count 8 from the very first double crochet at the top, 8 across. Because we're going to slip stitch. Once we do the chain, we're going to slip stitch across 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think we're slip stitching across 6 altogether, but we start on 8. So yeah, find out where the 8th stitch is and put you a stitch marker. I'm not going to put a stitch marker in there because I just don't have one, and I just can remember where it's at. I'm just going to pull the loop up a little bit. But yeah, count it out to 8. And just, this is my version of a stitch marker. Just pull it up a little bit so I know which stitch is. Now we're going to take a bigger size hook because it's hard chaining out with that tiny hook. So I get a 5 millimeter hook just so I don't have to chain so many chains and take so long. Y'all, this, I'm telling you, these are like just little technique and hacks, bikini hacks, because straps can take a long time. I started off, I almost did it with a 2.5, but then I remembered, like, no, baby, what is you doing? Go get that 5, grab that 5.5 millimeter hook and do this strap, because ain't nobody got time to be chaining up no 100 chains when I can just chain up like 50. So yeah, grab you a bigger hook. It does not have to be a 5 millimeter. It can really be any size hook, just something big so you don't have to chain up a lot of chains. I'm chaining about 55. I chain 55 for my straps, which that was still kind of overkill, but I kind of like the look of the of long straps. So yeah, and as y'all can see, my hook is raggedy. One of my twins was banging my hook up against the chimney, and that was all scratched up, so it's hard to crochet with. But I'm broke, so I make it do what it do. And I got another 5.5 millimeter somewhere, but that's the first one I grabbed. So yeah, you just chain that. Now you're going to go back. Don't forget to go back to your 2.75 millimeter hook when you get ready to attach this, because you don't want no giant stitches over your tiny stitches. So yeah, now I'm just going to count back out 8 to make sure I put it in the right section. You're just going to slip stitch that chain right onto there. So you slip stitch into 8, which is really 1.
We're going to slip stitch across. Let's see how many that was. 1. This is 2. This is, oh, I'm off camera. 3. I'm off camera. This is 4. And then it's a 5. And one more. I think I do one more. Make it 6.
Yep, one more for 6. Because, you know, what you do to one side, you must do to the other side. You want it to be even. So 6. And there you have it. Now all you're going to do is take out that 2.75 millimeter hook and put in your larger hook and continue to chain up. And I almost forgot. I always almost forget to switch hooks. And yeah, chain up. So yeah, that's what that should look like now. Now we are going to go into the corner stitch. So find the very first one, which is, and we're going to go down 5 rows. So I'm not quite sure how many stitches. How many is that down? 2, 4, 6, 8. You're actually going to put it in 8. We're going to go down 8. Yeah. I'm going to count them anyways because I'm not quite sure. Honestly, this part right here, you, depending on how you want your, where you want your straps at, you can really change it up. But yeah, I'm going to put one right there into the top of that corner. But of course, we're going to chain them out first. Showing you how to be lazy with these straps. Because again, like I said, who the heck has the time? Ugh. So yep, chain up however many that it is that you're chaining. Now we're getting ready to attach. So yep, go right into there, into that very first. So that's 1 slip stitch. Let's see how
What do we gotta do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 slip stitches. Wait, 10 slip stitches. Wait, I'm sorry.
11 slip stitches. So it's 11 all together. Of course, you're going to switch out hooks and chain all the way. Chain your number of numbers. It's me coming up on the end of that. This is so boring, y'all. So, yep, that's what it should look like. So now you have those two. Look at that. We don't got to sew in no ends so far. None. That's what I call genius. As ain't nobody got time for that. So now we're just going to count out how many rows down we want our last strap to be.
So I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's on the 10th row. And the first single crochet on row 10
is where we will be adding that last strap. So I just already chained it up. And I'm going to show you how I attach it. This is like this one freestanding strap is the only one where we'll have an end to sew in when we do the bottom part on each one. So you have about 4 ends to sew in for the straps instead of 16. So yeah, just slip stitch that right on. Slip stitching can be a little tricky sometimes and annoying. But yeah, slip stitch it right on in there. And then you're going to chain up one so you can finish off. Yep, and there it is. And that is how you do one side. Now I'm going to show you how to do the back because it's a little bit different. Not much, but just a tad bit. And y'all know my stitch count at the top of this is off because I forgot to put 2 in the last double crochet. But you are going to find you're going to find a 1 center. It should be 2 centers actually. But again, I forgot one of my stitches, so mine's a little off. So it would be, how many is it supposed to be? It's supposed to be 8 altogether. And we're supposed to double crochet in the 4th and 5th. Well, slip stitch into the 4th and 5th, but I don't have a 5th. So I just slip stitch into the 4th. You can do either. You can do 2. You need to do 2. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So count out to the 4th stitch and put a stitch marker on the top section of it. I will show you better what I mean when I pick the piece back up, because not sure if that made quite a lot of sense. So yeah, I just made the chain. Okay, so this is what I mean. Count out to number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm only slip stitching into this one. You need to slip stitch into that one and the next one. I didn't slip stitch into the next one because I left out a double crochet when I made the back piece, so my stitch count is off. So I just put it in the center. Your center will be 2. So you would slip stitch into that one and then slip stitch into the next one and then start chaining off. I didn't, because mine is wrong. So yeah. So you would slip stitch into that next one and continue going on. Yep, just continue going down. Okay. So I've already chained up another chain off camera so that I can show you guys where to put the next one. So yeah, remember, we go right into that very first stitch. And slip stitch, and let's see how many we're going to slip stitch down. Get myself together. Got a lot going on in the camera right now. So yeah, I thought I edited.
This that's all. I'm sorry. I didn't. I might have to. This is taking too long. But yeah, here we are.
So that's one slip stitch.
If I can ever get it. Do not slip stitch into that slip stitch. Slip stitch into that first to that next stitch. Not the slip stitch. So that is, this will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 'Telling you guys I designed this on camera. That's what's taking me so long. Yeah, so 7 all together. And chain up your chain. Okay, let's see how many we count down to put the next one in. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4, 5, 5, 5. Yeah, we go down. Put it in the fifth one.
And that is again, that's that freestanding, that one freestanding strap that we will have to sew the end on. This is just me attaching it, showing you guys how to attach it. You know, this is why I hate working with this yarn and such a small hook. But it's the only yarn I have at the moment. Cotton yarn anyways, that'll work. Yeah, I was supposed to chain up one more time, but I didn't to make sure that it was on tight. Make sure you finish that off right. I didn't because I was getting lazy and tired, about like I am with this voiceover right now. Getting lazy, tired, and bored. So I was starting to get a little ghetto and ratchet and just rigging stuff up. Make sure you attach that the right way. You needed to add one more extra chain. But yeah, that's it. So you just do the same on the other side, but instead you will be counting up. Instead of coming from the top and working down, you will start from the bottom part and work up so that your slip stitches is on the same side and not the opposite side. But I'm not gonna do that on camera because I mean that's pretty easy. You know, you start from, hold on, I'm gonna show you what I mean. You're gonna start right here at that strap, just add it on because that's normal, that's easy to do. But for the slip stitching, you're gonna start right there and then work it up and come around so that your slip stitches are all on the same side. And the same goes for the back, and that is it. That is how you create this beautiful rubber rose bikini inspired bathing suit. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And as always, you know what to do. Subscribe to this channel. Go and join the Facebook page. Go go follow me on all my social media handles. Everything will be in the description box below. And if you made it to the end of this video, I would like to show you one of my latest designs that I shall be doing a tutorial on soon. Matter of fact, it may be the next tutorial. And voila, it is this beautiful, beautiful one piece bodysuit. This is actually made out of acrylic. I would not recommend this going in water, but of course you can always make it out of cotton and you could use it as a bathing suit as well. But I am in love with this piece. I hope you guys like it as much as I do. And with that being said, happy crocheting, and until next time, stay sunny, you guys.